All right, now we're going to talk about where to find this traffic, where to find the people and the influencers and so forth. So the first rule of thumb to keep in mind is we're just simply looking for people that have massive audiences, big followings in our niche, in our industry. So, but I'm still going to give you a few pointers as to where to find them, where to start. So the first thing I recommend is to find vendors of similar products. So people that have products that are similar to yours, those are not your competitors. Those are your best friends, okay? Because you can even do cross promotions. And the thing is, they already have a product that's similar to yours. They have an audience, a customer base that has proven to purchase that kind of product from them before. So that is the hottest type of traffic. That's the number one kind of affiliate that you want to look for, is somebody that already has products and that has a customer list from products that are similar to yours. And that's what I primarily use. In Warrior Plus, in the Warrior Plus and JVZoo and ClickBank world, that's essentially what all the affiliates are, is usually they're vendors too. Okay, they have products, they sell products like mine, and I do cross promotions for them. I'll promote for them when they have something new come out. They'll promote for me when I have something come out. And that's really important to understand, is that relationship, to continue the relationship. It's not just reaching out to them one time, they send you traffic one time, and that's it. This is an ongoing, this is something I've had affiliates for years that promote most all of my products. They might not be able to promote every single one, but they promote a lot of them, all right? And it's not just a one-time go, all right? So vendors are your best first choice because they have customers, and a customer is much more valuable than just some random follower on somebody's Instagram or somebody's Facebook page, which is still valuable because that influencer still has weight in their decisions of their purchases. But when their decision to buy has already been made through being a customer, then that's just proof to you that, hey, this person is really apt to buy. So those are the first people you go to, and the place you can find them is on the platforms you're going to sell your product on. So if you're in the internet marketing, make money online marketing space, you're going to look at Warrior Plus, JVZoo, those types of places. All right, the marketplaces, ClickBank, those kinds of places. Find the people with your products. All right. Another place to find it is social media. All right, obviously, but social media, there's more than just Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Don't forget about Pinterest. All right, people are building huge followings on Pinterest. It's actually very successful right now. People doing marketing on Pinterest is huge. I need to do a product on it, and there are several products out there on it, but that's a great one to look for influencers on that a lot of people just aren't really tapping into. Great place. And LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a platform I don't really use personally because it kind of confuses the mess out of me. Like it's too jumbled up for me. It's not a clean interface, but it's absolutely shocking at the response you can get when you do marketing on LinkBooked. I have some buddies on LinkedIn. I have buddies that are big time guys on LinkedIn, and oh man, it's insane. It's insane how powerful. It's almost more for the business world. I would say it's probably more powerful than Facebook in terms of reaching business people and the people, that kind of audience. So LinkedIn, definitely look on LinkedIn. You got Twitter. All right, and simply just look for the pages, look for the accounts, look for the, I love puppy dogs pages, whatever your niche might be. Mine is internet marketing. I love internet marketing pages, or find the influencers. If you're in an industry, you should know who the industry leaders are and who the influencers are. And it's not that hard to find them. All right, it's very easy to find them. And so those are the people you're looking for, and you're looking for them on any platform. All right, any platform. So another place that you can look for influencers is niche blogs. Google is your best friend. All right, you pop open Google and you type in, let's just do it right now. Let's just do it right now. Just as a perfect example to show you that I'm not BSing you. Bass fishing affiliate. Or actually, I'm doing the reverse. The bass fishing blog. Blogs, whatever. All right. Boom. Tactical Bassin. Top 30 bass fishing blogs and websites to follow in 2008. There's your 30 affiliates right here. Okay. Let's just go to this guy. Tactical Bassin. I want to say that I've been to this website before, but I'm not really sure. Tactical Bass. I've heard the name sounds familiar. So he's got a blog. He's #1 on Google for bass fishing blogs. So that means he's freaking kicking ass and taking names. He's got the like us on Facebook. He's got, what else? Shopping. He's doing he sells stuff, so he's got a customer list. Tackle Warehouse, that's an advertisement. So he's willing to advertise to his audience. Sometimes you want to look for an email list, subscribe to an email list. Let's just look on another blog here. Let's just Tactical Bassing, like the Bass Zone. Let's try that one. Let's see what they have. Oh man, what did I get into? What is this? Go away. Just BassZone.com. Let's do it the easy way. I went to some website that's trying to pass me through. All right, the Bass Zone. All right, look at this. Shop now. They got all kinds of advertising going on. Click here for more info. Full documentary. Click here. How much you want to bet that they are going to ask you for an email or a sale or something? Knowing Mr. Kennedy. Interesting. Steve Kennedy, not me. He's got all kinds of advertisements. I bet if we looked hard enough, we could find a place to sign up to his email list and so forth. Contact us. If we go to contact us, boom, we could send him a little message. And a lot of these guys will have a contact us message board or a contact us specifically for advertising and that kind of things. Wired to Fish. Let's just go to another one. This is any niche. All right, you could type in any niche. Let's find another one. Let's just go with a weird niche. People that like to do all the time. Cross stitch blogs. All right, top 100. There's your 100 affiliates right there. Stitching Dreams. I'm just gonna pop it. Look, they even got a blog post, Blogspot blog. So it's probably not that big a deal, but I don't know. They're ranked on Google. I attribute their ranking on Google to Blogspot. Let's move on. The Stitching Corner. That looks like a little more official. Let's go over here. The Stitching Corner. All right. Plenty of content. Plenty of content. Let's go to one of these posts. We want to look at, see if they're getting any comments or anything like that. No comments on that one. But they've been posting for a long time. They no doubt have a following. All right, Facebook. Let's look at their Facebook. So you go and check them out. Let's just check out there. How many likes they have on their page and so forth. See how big of a following they have. Look at this. 4,000 people like this. All right, that's 4,000 cross stitchers you can get in front of if she posts a post to your thing. All right, she could do a post on her blog. Then she can go over and post on her Facebook. She's got all the Twitter, Instagram. And see, here's the thing. With influencers, they can hit all of these for you. You know, it's not just them emailing. It doesn't have to be just them emailing their list or posting on Facebook. You can ask them to, hey, hit your list, hit your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram. They'll do it, man. They will, and it makes them more money. It makes you more money. So easy peasy to find to find influencers and affiliates via niche blogs, okay, and from Google. Groups and communities. There are tons of groups out there, and there are groups for every niche, groups for every industry, and there are people in those groups that are the leaders, and you can connect with them there. Reach out to them. We're going to talk about how to reach out in the proper ways to confront people. And the first rule of thumb is it's always about them first. Okay, it's never about you. You don't go and say, "Hey, go promote my offer." It's always you come up to them first and say, "Oh, I love your blog," or "I love your YouTube channel. You got some great content. Can you tell me more about yourself?" Make it about them. And then the second conversation is when you start talking about, hey, here's my stuff. Now, this is if you've never met them before. Now, if you already have a relationship with them to some degree, like my affiliates, I could just pop out a JV link and send it out, say, "Hey, guys, I'm launching a product," and we're good. But I've built a relationship with those people. When you first connect with them, though, it's got to be, it cannot be about, "Hey, will you promote my product?" Because if that's the first thing out of your mouth, is, "Hey, will you promote my product?" They're going to completely ignore you. Even if the potential for them to make a lot of money is there, that's the wrong, because that's do something for me. Before you ever even know who I am, I want you to do something for me. And even though it benefits them, that's what's in their mind, is you're asking something of them. So the way, and this is with any human, okay, this is just the way our brains work, just about any human. The way our brain works is we love to talk about ourselves. And we love it when people take interest in us. And when somebody takes interest in us, that's when we start to give that attention and interest back. And you'll notice that if you ever start a conversation talking about that person, a lot of times it will flip back to them asking about you. So when you have that first conversation, you say, "Man, I love your stuff. You're cool. Tell me more about yourself. Do you have any products that you're working on? What are you working on right now? What's your products? What's your goals? What's your dreams?" That kind of thing. And just really have a conversation with them as somebody that looks up to them and is validly interested in what they are doing. And when you do that, boy, I mean, you can open anybody's door that way. All right. Gary Vee, go back to the example of Gary Vee. Now, Gary Vee is very time constricted. But if you're going to get access to Gary Vee, you're definitely going to show interest in him first before he gives you that time. And that's the same with anybody else. And especially people that are influencers that have limited amounts of times that they can give to their following. Okay, in the beginning, you're a follower of theirs, and then you start to create that relationship of, hey, I got something for you. And that's the very next conversation. The first conversation, if it's all about them, that's how they remember you. And the next time you talk to them, they're going to remember, "Oh, yeah, this is this guy that was really interested in me and had stuff to say." And you could say your opening line, and that next thing could be, "Hey, how you doing? How's your project coming along? Oh, by the way, I have a new product coming out, and I think you'd be really interested in it. Would you like a free copy? I'd love to know your thoughts." And that opens that door. That opens that door, because once they read your product and they like your product, that opens the door for them to say, "I'd like to promote it," or for you to even ask, "Hey, is this something that you think that your list would like, or your audience would like?" But don't just come out and say, "Hey, man, I got this product. Will you promote it to your list?" No, that's not the way to go about it. You say, "Hey, I got this product. I think you would do. I think it would help you. Or you might be interested, or I would just love to get your feedback," even if it's like way below their knowledge level. Maybe it's a basic thing. You just say, "Hey, look, I love you and I like your stuff and I'm interested to know more about you, but also I have this product and I'd really love to get your feedback on it to see if I'm going the right direction. Maybe I need to change something up." People love getting their feedback on stuff. All right. So this is another way to get in the door. And I'm telling you all this way before I was supposed to. This was supposed to come into the additional tips and help, but I figured I'd dive into it now so that you can know when you're going into these groups and into these communities how you can do that. Now, let me give you some groups real quick that you can actually use. Matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll give you a resource list. I'll create a resource list with a long list of groups in the Make Money Online and internet marketing space, okay? I'm in tons of Facebook groups that are all about, announcing your product and so forth. Now, this is specifically in the make money online internet marketing type niches. If you're on Warrior Plus, if you're on JVZoo, if you're on ClickBank, if you're selling digital information products, that kind of thing, these are some groups that you can get access to, the same ones that I'm in. I'm going to give you that as a resource, an extra resource. That'll be on the page somewhere that you're on, or package or whatever. There'll be a link to that. So you can get into that group, that community, but it really is a matter of just going and finding the biggest groups in your industries and finding the people that are making the most posts and interaction and stuff, and find those people that are running the groups in the communities are people that you can look after. And there are also groups and communities like in the internet marketing niche that I'm going to share with you that are specifically about vendors connecting each other to sell products and affiliates, vendors and affiliates connecting. So the groups that I'm going to show you are like JV groups, things like that, where you can actually connect people that are specifically there looking for things to promote and looking for people to promote their stuff. All right, so if you're in the online marketing niche and space and industry, I'm going to give you a whole resource of those. If you're outside of those niches, ClickBank is a great marketplace for people that are outside the internet marketing space, okay? Because you can do literally any niche, and they now are pushing big time towards physical products. You can sell physical products on ClickBank now with an affiliate commission, all right? Affiliate physical products. So if you want to do physical products, yes, you can do it, all right? It's not limited to just information and make money online, okay? It's literally anything you want to do. Opens that door up. Okay, and there are groups and communities built specifically for this stuff. All right, and lastly, there's probably more places, but these are the main general ones. Number 5 is offline events. I mean, that's the most powerful thing that you can absolutely do for your business, especially in terms of influencers, getting affiliates, building the relationships with the people who are important in your industry. And that's the most valuable thing you can do for your business, period, bar none, is go to offline events and make relationships with people that are in your industry. And it's life-changing. I've been to so many offline events, and I've met all the leaders of my industry, many of the big leaders in my industry, and now we're really good friends. Like, I could pop up a Facebook Messenger and message these people. That's how close you get with these people. And some of them, make ridiculous amounts of money. And some of them are very well known, And that's the kind of thing you can do by going to the offline events, because you create a real connection. You create a connection that cannot, no matter how long you've talked to this person online, you cannot create the same connection as being and sitting in front of them. And when you sit down and you buy freaking, anybody a drink, Bill Gates, if you sit down with Bill Gates and buy him a drink, he's liable to tell you anything you want to know. You could sit there and have a conversation with him, and the most profound things that's ever come to my mind has come from those types of situations. The biggest key golden nuggets that have ever come into existence into my brain has been from going to offline events, meeting the people that are making 7 and 8 and 9 figures in the industry that I'm in, and them telling me with no charge, just telling how to do it. There is no comparison to that, but that's also a great way to build your affiliate base, is by going to these things, building that relationship. Hey, I got this product. You'll get into that conversation, okay? When you're there person to person, you're both interested in the same thing, you're both excited, you're going to have a nice long conversation, and you'll get to that point where you're talking about your product. Hey, can you promote it? And it's much easier to do in person to say, hey, is this something that your list would be interested in? It's much easier to do in person. So by far the biggest thing you can do on where to find affiliates. So next, we have to talk about how to make an offer to sell, because you might not have anything to put in front of all this traffic. And that's a big problem, right? You got to have something to sell. So let's talk about that in the next video.